Hi, I'm JShmoo.
And I'm DShmoo.
We're Shmoo's Play.
And today we're Shmoo's playing Blueprints.
Blueprints, and I have heard that this is an amazing game, so let's just jump into it and we can talk about it as we go.
Get it? It's a pun. Blueprints.
Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
DShmoo loves puns.
I do.
So this is like a roguelike puzzle deck builder something or other.
Deck builder.
Kind of.
I'm going in blind. So
I've seen a preview, and I've heard very good things about the game.
I would love if the game would show up on my screen now. There we go.
It's ambiance.
It's very slow ambiance.
I know. For once, you're the impatient one.
Yeah, usually I'm all for ambiance.
Yep.
I've gushed over the sound mixing on a settings menu.
Yes. And another thing I've been told about this game is that it requires a notebook, so I do have paper and a pen. That's quite the facial hair on this gentleman. Why are his eyebrows backwards? They are, though.
My last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
I hope this isn't on the test, because I've already
I don't even know
forgot
that
his name.
Bequeathed to my grandnephew.
Like, should I be writing down these names? I don't know. I'm all kinds of messed up now.
My dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount
A record will is a unique thing I've never heard of before.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
So we're the grandnephew and we have to find the
The location
46th
of the
room.
has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its
I feel like we're gonna start playing Clue looking at this.
Should my
Okay.
grandnephew fail to uncover this room,
The house will implode.
of his discovery to the executors of my will,
I like the crispness of this particular.
shall
Chocolate.
whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
It was the 90s.
That's interesting. I wonder how the time frame will play into the game. I guess maybe it's kind of like the Root Users Are Dead. It's like, well, it's like the Root Users has a limited internet. This has like he doesn't have a cell phone where he can look up things. Day one. This is cool.
The art style's interesting, but it reminds me a little bit of like hidden picture games. Oh, interesting. So I can't interact with anything. Do I have to move on the keyboard? Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
Should we start at the big round desk in the middle of the room? That looks
it
promising.
says about 50 steps. I don't know if that's like a limit.
Open only in the event of my death.
Oh, he's dead.
Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention.
Okay, so no tools brought from the inside to the outside. You
Wait.
can't take any tools, and you can't stay overnight.
So I can't bring anything in from outside.
Mm-hmm. You
Nothing
can't-
found in the estate can be taken off the estate, and I may not stay overnight. Okay, got it. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead."
So this castle's like Hogwarts.
With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, so
So those are like the rules. There's a blueprint.
okay,
Okay.
it is my inventory log and my map. So entrance hall, antechamber.
Okay, so that is so our objective.
Oh,
At
interesting.
least the primary objective is to reach that room.
It is kind of a roguelike.
I didn't stutter.
Would you close this for me? I'm on the right hand side of the keyboard, and JShmoo is on the left hand side of the keyboard. So she will be handling the tab.
So this is the entrance. We have an ace of spades. I just don't know yet. I don't know enough yet to know what's
Searching.
exhausting.
You will lose one footprint every time you enter a room. You must call it a day when you run out of footprints. Okay.
So there'll be like ideal pathing at some point, I guess, to get to.
All right. Forward, left, or right?
Well, we can kind of go anywhere. How about left?
Surely. Select a room to draft.
So I think you want to look at like where the doors are. So like if you put the bedroom. I don't know. Does the door? Cause like I feel like you're wasting that bottom door. And like if you do the closet, is that gonna? That'll.
I can't
Dead
go
end
anywhere
you.
from there, right? But I'll get 2 items.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not the best thing to do from the starting room.
Yeah, I'm not
That's kind of my
sure.
thought. So let's try.
Bedroom we stuck too, because there's nothing south of us.
Well, I presume there'll be a door to the right. Over
Oh, I
here.
didn't realize it was in. Oh, I'm confused about where the doors go. I guess I'll figure that out.
I mean, the doors go where they logically must, based on what's Greetings from Reddington.
Okay.
Can I do anything other than look? Nope.
I don't know yet what's. It's a cool table or whatever it is.
Top
Okay, so
hat.
it's a top hat. There's like a chess piece.
So the reticle in the middle of the screen is fixed. I have to move my whole viewport. The trunk is locked. I have to move my whole viewport in order to move the reticle, which is a little off-putting. Grandma,
Just gotta.
there's a moon on her neck.
So I think how this game works is like so that trunk is locked. So when we figure out what the room has the key, we'd want to enter that before we enter the bedroom. I think that's like the.
All right, so you want to
how
make
the
a note.
puzzle.
Bedroom has picture of grandma and a locked trunk.
In Reddington.
And a postcard that says, "Greetings from Reddington." Guest bedroom, I get 10 footprints. That's kind of nice.
I feel like we probably lock ourselves out. See, where do the doors go? That's what I don't understand. So, like, I feel like...
So there's only one entrance to this room, right? The door we're going through is going to become this
Right,
door.
we'll still get it for the pantry.
If I do this, that door, I presume it'll rotate the room.
Okay, I was thinking that it would lock us out because there's nothing to the left.
I didn't mean to click on that.
Oh, no, you
Sorry.
did.
No, I didn't.
This is the guest bedroom?
Yes, guest bedroom.
Okay, guest bedroom has 2 beds.
Also, the bedroom is +2. This is +10.
I would like it if you would maybe stay a little more zoomed out so we can observe the room. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it being a guest bedroom, this might not really carry too many clues, but you
There's a
never know.
note in here.
And some kind of a key. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in your house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rule of darts to play your variation. Okay, I need to write this down. So this
the billiard room has a darts puzzle in
it's something
it.
about math, right?
Yep, seems to be.
Darts and math. Okay. And there's a hunt. So there's the key.
Oh, hello, key.
So guest bedroom.
Has a little gold key.
I'm usually like against keeping too many notes. Like I usually only do it when I have to, but
I feel like
this game has so many rooms, you probably really have to. And
I feel like until you played or watched a game be played, like it's really easy to take way too many notes and fixate on the wrong things.
Yeah.
And I feel like that just wastes a lot of time. I don't see anything else interactable here.
Right. Okay. So let's leave.
So bedroom and guest bedroom. Was
See
that
if the key works?
Was
in
that like
here?
an instant?
Yeah, I wonder if like a key is just a key.
Might be. What do we have
Some
here?
jewels. Thanks.
I have
I don't know what that does for me.
3
but
colored jewels.
locked trunk gems.
All right, that might be the solution to a puzzle elsewhere. But now we have no choice but to retire back to the hallway. Let's go across.
Sure. Parlor looks cool.
Looks like there's a puzzle in there.
Yeah, puzzle. Okay. We don't know enough yet to know, like...
What we're doing wrong
Yeah.
or right.
So let's just... Okay.
Let's see. This box is the white box.
What was this room again? The parlor?
Yes.
Parlor.
This box is the black box. This box contains the gems. Well, I know that's not true.
Maybe there's more gems.
Well, I think gems might be just a thing.
You're right. It seems like it.
It's a MacGuffin.
Are they locked?
I can't interact with them at all.
Huh.
Let's see.
Interesting. Oh, what's that? Component of the parlor game. Okay, so there's a game in here.
It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game.
Oh, okay, let's go. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. One box displays only false statements. One has a prize.
The other two are always empty.
Okay.
Okay.
So
one tells the truth, one lies, and one has the prize.
And is that 3 different, or could one be the truth and the prizes?
Well, so no, only one tells the truth, only one lies.
Right. Because
So
there'd be
this-
one that doesn't tell anything nor has prizes. I'm just wondering, like,
Okay.
is that mutually
So
exclusive?
this is let's start here. I presume I can only use the wind-up key once to open one box. Otherwise, the game is kind of silly, right?
The blue box contains the gems.
Now, if this has the gems, this is irrelevant. So let's hold that thought. If this tells the truth, then the blue box has the gems. If this lies, then the white box has the gems, correct?
And then you have the third element.
Right.
If this one tells the truth.
So we have to chase down each branch.
Thank you. Can we start? If
Yes.
this one tells the truth.
If this is telling the truth, then
If there's such a thing, so the 3 boxes are truth, lies, and prize. Is that
Yes,
the correct?
correct.
Okay. So then the one that always lies is the white. So let's go to the white.
Wait, what?
Yeah. If black tells the truth and blue has the prize, then white lies.
If
Right?
blue has the gems and black is telling the truth, then white lies.
Right.
which is consistent.
Which works, yeah.
Okay. If this is lying,
Right. Doesn't really tell us that much.
then one of these two has the gems.
Let's go to another one. What's the blue one say?
Okay.
This box is so that one. If this one is
Well, this one can't be the truth teller.
so if this one's the liar.
And we've already established what happens if this is the prize. If this is the prize, then that's telling the truth, right?
But I think that's probably the case. But let's test this theory. So
Right.
this one has to be the liar.
So now this is a liar. So if this one is a liar, okay,
you can't because then
this one can't also be.
right.
Well, this
then
one
the
could
black
have
then the black would be the liar too.
right, because if this one's a liar, then this is also a lie. So this one has to have the prize, and this has to be the truth teller, which is inconsistent.
Right. So it has to be so let's open the blue one. The blue one has the gems.
Is there a third possibility?
No, because the white. I forgot what there was.
What if the black one has the prize?
Okay, the black one has the prize. It doesn't matter.
Then both of these become liars. So the black one can't have the prize.
Right.
Because these would both have to be liars. So the blue box must have the answer.
Correct.
Okay.
I wonder what happens if you get it wrong. Just like the room shut.
Gems.
I wonder what the gems are for.
I don't know. Maybe you could buy things. There's a shop, I think.
Oh, okay. And then what do? Like you solve the prizes, like you leave?
Looks like it.
That's not it's not very satisfying.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Let's do the storeroom.
Okay. It's gonna cut us off, it looks like.
Right, but then we'll have the middle door to go through.
Yeah, okay.
And if we make a mistake...
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna play like a million days.
Okay.
Coins. Drawings of a bathroom. I wish you could...
Sorry.
I'd appreciate if you'd like zoom out a little bit first. Let's just take in the room. There's like a rocking horse, a bat painting. This game is like... Please...
I'm trying... I'm sorry. Am I strafing too fast?
Yes.
Or
I get nausea from 3D games.
Okay, yeah.
Because there's a key, which I don't even know what we need it for. Well, we don't have to really write down what's in the storage room because it's going to say it.
There should be a second coin in here, right?
Actually, I might as well write it. So storage had...
Or was it a 1 key, 1 gem, 1 coin?
I thought one of them was 2.
I thought it said 2 coins also, but I don't see a second coin. Hit tab. There's just 1, 1, and 1.
Okay. Oh, we have... See, we're losing left and right.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's okay. Well, I thought it was only 3 wide, but it's 5 wide, so I'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think part of this game is like picking up the story from what you observe in the rooms, and I feel like we're missing that with you just going in and trying to zoom in on everything.
Sorry.
But, okay. Okay, so now we only have 1.
Well, actually, so, like, is part of the puzzle, like, to place every room perfectly so that you can place every room?
Yeah, I think you have to. But I'm not quite sure how that works exactly because the rooms you get every day are different. They're randomized.
Right.
But yeah, you do have to, like, you can kind of put yourself into a corner so that you have to call it a day even when you have steps left.
Right.
Because this is a spare room. Like, it's just random, like, tape.
I need some paint thinner to reveal a door.
I think Interactive will show up from pretty far away. I really don't think you need to zoom in that hard. Okay,
Nothing quite.
so this was a waste.
But it was the right shape.
Yes. Yeah. So hallway would be good to open up more to us, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, if I do this, this lets us
Go
backtrack
back.
a little.
Okay, I'm not sure I understand exactly how the rooms end up.
It's a cute little room.
This is really cute. I want to hang
It's a little
out
reading
there.
nook.
Yeah, so the nook has a key. So keys are just keys.
Yep. A journey noteworthy.
Yeah, it's like hinting to you, like,
Hey, write stuff
you
down.
should write things down. Okay, yeah, I had that. That's interesting.
Hit tab for me. Why did it do that? Oh, I needed to go one more over. That was my bad.
Oh, I see. All right, now we're getting it.
All right, well,
The other room also needs a door.
we learned something.
Yeah. I feel like I knew that in the back of my mind, but I wasn't thinking about
Well,
it.
I thought I was looping back down the hallway, but I keep, for some
Oh, what's
reason,
on that
screwing up the
thing?
dimensionality of the thing.
Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I don't know what that means. I do not know what that means.
I do not know either.
Passageway and den are both good.
Let's do a passageway.
So that cost us gems.
Yeah, I had to put 2 gems in to build this.
Okay.
If I do a den, that opens up a little more.
Yeah.
This door will be blocked.
Why? Because of the room under it?
Oh, wait, no, actually, no. Never mind.
No,
This
we're
will
up.
be good.
Yeah, because we're up.
This
already.
door will be blocked.
How?
Hit tab.
Nothing.
Oh, no, it won't.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. Den is actually good. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, it previews. It previews what the doors are going to look like.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah.
See, on this screen, it looks like it's 3 wide. That's just because that's what we had.
Right.
That's why I thought it was 3 wide at first.
I think I just was having a brain fart.
This is the den.
Sorry, so let's get a
Oh, yeah,
sweeping view of the den.
Thank you. Because a big clock. There's a knocked over candlestick. There's a roaring fire. A lot of clocks in here.
Do I have limited time?
No, I think it's just limited steps.
But what's weird is this time is progressing.
Huh.
It says you can't stay overnight, so
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right about that.
so it might also be a matter of like
That makes sense.
it's getting late. I gotta call it a night.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's not stare at the clock.
There's a gem over here.
Oh, gemmy gem.
Cute little room. Okay. Thank you. Can I rotate this?
I don't know, but pantry's kind of good because.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's
Or go to a different door and do like go up and.
oh, that's interesting.
That is kind of
Security gives you all the items currently in the house.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could rotate this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. We'll get some stuff. I want a banana. Thank you. Oh, you eat it and you get steps. That's kind of cool.
Okay, got some coins.
Pick up some more fruit before Friday. We may have an extra guest exploring the house. 50 steps should be more than enough. So an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges.
Okay, so this adds up to
Equals
50.
You can move on. I'm just trying.
How many steps did I just get from eating the banana?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Well, that would have been cool to figure out, but next time. Okay.
Grinder. And
Yeah, this might just be like some of the rooms are just here for shape, I think.
yeah.
Cool house. Okay.
And of course, I'll use a
so
key.
that's why we need keys. Okay.
Could you hit the tab button and we see what's going on here? Okay. Finally.
Yeah, drawing room will be good. Ooh, pretty. I feel like we're in Downton Abbey. Rank
Somewhat.
5. What do the ranks mean?
I think it's how far in the map you are.
Okay, let's see what this pamphlet is about. Each time you click on a door, you'll draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. Some will allow you to redraw. Okay. You can like reroll.
So the drawing room
Literally
actually
a drawing room.
yeah, someone was drawing in the drawing room. Hello, sir.
Captured his backwards eyebrows.
I feel like he said harumph a lot.
Maybe. I think he was. I don't know. Might have been too proper for that. Alright, I think we're wasting time.
I think the more proper someone thinks they are, the more they say harumph.
Possibly. Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Dining room would be either dining room or security would be perfect.
what's +1 star?
I don't know.
All right, let's go for security.
First cutscene.
So the map is 5 by 15, right? So to discover the 46th room, you would have to place every room exactly right?
I guess so. There might be some other quirks to it that we just don't know yet. Like maybe there's a room that expands the house. Maybe there's... I have no idea. Because that seems like almost too hard to do. Especially because when you're you're working against like RNG. Like what if you just don't get a good room?
Yeah.
I guess maybe then you just have to start your day over.
Apparently there are shop items you can use that can redraw rooms.
Yeah.
So if you've made a mistake.
This is cool.
I hope there's an option to skip this cutscene. Like at some point.
Or it might just be the first time you do it.
Why is he touching his own butt?
He's touching the back of his knees. He seized his knees and sneezed.
I touched the butt.
Okay. Look, this is more rooms than we've opened, right?
Yeah, there are rooms here that we have not yet opened, so it looks as
how
though
does one...
blue memos are true. Red memos are lies.
And so, like, I wonder... So we've learned this, right? Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. And I have no context. But...
There's a computer
is that just
screen.
true for this run, or is that true forever?
View estate inventory keycard system. Log into network. There's a lockpick kit somewhere in the house that we did not get. Okay.
Meaning, like, in a room we've built?
Apparently.
Why would you want it on anything but, like, low?
I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay.
So that lockpick hint, does that mean it's an item we've missed?
Looks like it. Okay, well, I don't have a password. Would you hit escape? Okay.
So for security, we need the terminal password.
Hey. This is kind of cool. The security door is locked by electronic keycard. I thought I
And if you lower it,
turned that off.
you left it on medium.
No, I set it to offline.
No, you set it so that the doors are unlocked when offline.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I see.
So set the security level lower, because, like, what do we need it for? Like, I don't know why you'd want it higher. I don't think it's a horror game with monsters chasing you, but...
Right.
Looks like this one still locks, which kind of sucks.
So, we need an electronic keycard or we need a blackout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lockpick kit.
Oh, okay. We'll occasionally be able to unlock doors. Okay.
Nice. Okay, well, that's that mystery solved.
So you kind of want the security early if you can, seems like.
Yeah, maybe. So here's another corridor.
Well, because you can see where things are and you get a lockpick kit.
Right.
Which saves you from needing more keys.
Tab.
West Wing Hall looks good.
Yeah, let's do that. The windows are facing the wrong way, so they're boarded up.
Kind of funny. I don't really know what that means. Okay.
Okay.
That's why they're more likely to be locked, I guess.
I guess so.
That seems like a waste.
You lose a coin every time you enter the chapel. Sucks. You know what, let's just do the closet.
Yeah, we can, because we're not going to make it
We're not going to
today.
fill up the whole grid on the first
so
day.
I'm okay with cutting off.
Okay.
Does that give us a reroll?
While drafting, you may
Yeah.
use to roll new floor plans.
I have one reroll now. Oh, nice.
Very nice. Okay, so that's it. Closet
So
had 2 items.
closet has... So like some certain things like the coin purse and the lockpick seem like they'd be beneficial to have early in the game.
Yeah. So now,
Was there anything on that bulletin board back in?
if I go back in, we're going to lose another footprint.
Oh, okay, forget it then. Although honestly, I don't think footprints is going to be our.
Yeah, footprints is not going to be our
Factor,
limiting
yeah.
factor today, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going out the left. Okay, you gotta, I guess, click on it.
Hit E. Oh. Alright, well. That was our last key.
Locked doors are very annoying.
Okay, well that works.
Does it?
Yeah.
No, well, it puts us back in the passageway. I guess it's the best option.
Food for sale. Very nice.
Need any?
I don't know why I need to buy food in my own kitchen of the house that I own.
Well, we don't own it
Ooh,
yet.
Puppers. Okay, so here's...
Like, are people living in this house currently? Judging by the dog food and the roaring fire?
Wait, I'm guessing
Like
there's
where?
staff.
Blue memos are true and red are lies.
Blue is true.
So there's a true tiger. Unless this has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying. Okay. Something on the kitchen island.
Hold on. Water does not work.
Okay.
Does that mean...
For now. Does that mean we want to turn on the water?
I don't know.
I want some coffee.
Just checking all the
It
edges.
says food for sale, and I do not see it. There,
There's
that
a
might be the
menu.
menu. That's what
Yeah.
I was looking for. Glazed salmon. The main course is served only in the dining room. So you have to go to the dining room to get it, I guess.
I guess.
It's interesting. Okay.
How many red rooms do we have?
Let's find out what the banana gives you. Banana gives you 3 steps.
Yeah. Let's get... Do we have... Is
I
this
don't know what-
coins?
I don't know what we need.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend our coins
Yeah,
yet.
we can always go back. Like, I don't know what we're excluding ourselves from if we spend money now.
Okay.
Where's the staff that's cooking this glazed salmon? I'm confused.
In the main dining room, have you not been paying attention? Jeez. Looks like...
But see what the commissary does?
It's items for sale.
Okay, but I'm saying it'll get us around that corner. You see what I mean?
There's another space like here, though. Like, we could go out one further.
Okay.
But that doesn't help with that
No,
either.
it doesn't.
It's just the commissary.
Yeah, I think commissary is the best bet right now. See, there's the best bet for like what you need in the game, then there's the best bet for
Hey, it's a video
moving
game.
around. Why is there a commissary in like a private home?
I don't know. Plug it
How
in.
bizarre.
You have to use your hands.
What's the game even called?
Dirigiblocks.
Okay.
Because nothing says old,
I
white
really-
guy like steampunk.
I'm gonna have to take the mouse from you because you're making me sick and I can't see anything.
It's a cigarette machine.
We're gonna have to put like a vomit warning on this video. Okay, Maid's Day. Maid's Day is... Okay, so...
On day 20 and 21, all items on sale. Let's see. 5 coin. So we have 1 gem for 3 coins. 1 salt shaker for 5 coins.
Yeah,
A shovel for 6 coins.
A key is... Wow, keys are expensive.
Keys are very expensive.
Yes. Oh, look, we just don't even know what we need yet, but this is cool.
I feel like a salt shaker or a shovel is things we don't have, but...
Yeah, but I don't...
Yeah. I don't know either.
We don't know enough yet. Oh, there's a breaker box in the utility closet.
Give us the blueprint map.
So we could cause a blackout and get through doors if we need to, but I don't know if we need it. Chapel would be decent.
Yeah, actually,
It's the best option right now.
Probably the best. There's 4 items in the walk-in closet. That's neat. Okay.
Well, we could do that to after we make the chapel. We could then we'll stick ourselves.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is the one that cost us money to go in. So
yeah, you have to pay a coin every time you step into this room.
So is there like a benefit to this room then?
I mean, for your eternal soul.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's pretty.
It is very pretty. I'm just wondering if it like gives you anything. It must give you something. Like if you have some item, then going into the chapel must like, you know what I mean?
Maybe. All right.
Useless lockpick kit.
Oh, we don't have a key, so are we done for the day?
The security office. Or is that the door we can't open?
We can't. We have to cut the power.
Let's take a look at our blueprint. That's what we should have done the breaker room. Yeah, we might be stuck.
I wasn't expecting to get hard locked so fast.
Yeah, because we could have just done the breaker room. We could have done that door. I guess we have to call it a day. Unless there's something... Do our gems... I guess our gems and money and keys and stuff reset?
I suppose so.
So should have used that roller thing.
We lost the coin going in there. We could buy a gem. We can't buy a key.
I'm just wondering, like... We can't leave with the key, and we can't... So we're going to lose all this stuff anyway.
Yes.
So I think we have to just call it a day.
I think so, unless we didn't miss a key anywhere, because we would have found that out in the security room.
Nope.
Double check that.
We need to find out the key card, the thing.
Okay, yeah, the key card situation is rough.
But we learned a few things.
We did. So this is the end of our first loop. We're gonna call. Let's just end the day and see what happens at the end of the day. We're not gonna start our next day until our next session.
Yeah, but let us know what you think. No spoilers, please, because I think this is gonna be a game that's all about discovery. So I guess let's end it. Babe, I said to you last time we were in this room, is there anything on that bulletin board?
Yeah, and I didn't even see the bulletin board.
You ignored me. If you didn't see the bulletin board, why didn't you say, what bulletin board? Key cards, normal doors are more likely to be locked.
This says it's false.
No, blue is true.
Oh, blue is true?
Mm-hmm. Blue is true, red is lies. Okay, so that's not true, obviously. So, antechamber needs access levers.
Yes.
I mean, I have like not a whole page, but like I have a lot of notes, so we've learned a lot. How many, you want to take bet on how many days it's going to take us to get through this game?
I'm going to guess 20 exactly.
I'm going to guess like 80. Guess in the chat how many days you think it will take us to get through this game.
We're playing Price is Right rules, by the way. So if it's 79, I win.
I didn't say that.
Yes.
Effective
it
first
was
week
implied.
of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff we manage electronically. You have to clock in and out. Okay, security and laboratory have terminals.
It looks like
Terminal password. Grr, that's so mean.
it looks like the first letter of the password is S.
Or 8. I think it's S, but
It wouldn't be just like Sinclair, would it?
it's really hard to tell. Security and laboratory have terminals.
In real life, you could hold that paper up to a light from behind and see that password pretty darn easy.
Possibly.
Scribbling over it
yeah.
with black Sharpie is not an effective security method.
Okay, so I think we've got to end our day
Yeah, we're going to end our day.
and see what happens.
All right. Call it.
Okay, I think we're just gonna wake up in the room. Oh, I wonder, is it like total rooms 20, rank reached 5. Okay, so that's cool. You can kind of see how you did, I guess. All right. Oh, we made a charming cottage.
We did.
It is. That's some pretty cool rooms in it. I liked that nook thing. That was pretty neat. So we will pick up in...
I guess we'll pick up, yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick up day 2 in another video, but let us know how many days you think it's going to take and what you think of the game.
And if you like our content, please do like the videos, subscribe, leave comments. This is fun, but we like the encouragement.
Yeah, check out the game. It's live on Steam. All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye.